Well, for years, West Virginia has grappled with improving test scores for students and making sure children are ready for their next steps when they graduate.
And this crisis in the classroom special report, Eyewitness News lead investigative reporter Kenny Bass tells us no matter the lesson plans, some counties struggle to find enough certified teachers to deliver them.
It doesn't matter if you have the greatest teaching plan in history if you don't consistently have teachers in class to share it. Eyewitness News obtained information from the West Virginia Department of Education, which shows parts of the state where instructors are absent for a third or more of their 200-day contracts. For the 2022-23 school year, records show about 52% of Clay County teachers were absent 21 days or more. That's 57 out of the district's 110 teachers.
So when you look at student achievement, which is our #1 priority, having consistent teachers in the classroom are paramount to consistent instruction. We stress that if at all possible, that we need to have teachers along with service personnel that are in our buildings. And so we track that monthly, and we've seen an improvement in our numbers. Currently, we see, and this is overall, that we have approximately 6% of our service and professional staff that have missed 20 days plus.
The next 4 highest counties are Mason with 37%, Fayette with 35%, Gilmer with nearly 31%, and Pleasance with 29%. What are you seeing in Mason County schools this year?
Well, I'm going to tell you, I think that is one piece of the puzzle. I think the student and employee attendance is crucial. However, I don't think it tells the entire story. I think the quality of instruction that takes place on the days that both are here is important to have in place. And so I think the more attendance you can have by students and staff and the quality instruction in the classroom, that's what's going to translate into achievement for our students.
But no matter the quality of the classroom, if you're not in there, you can't do a thing.
That is correct. And that was something that, as you know, as my first year, I was looking at all the data that was available to us. And certainly, as you indicated, and it's just where we're at. However, I can tell you that we're making some gains there. One of the things that we've been doing this year is monitoring attendance for both students and staff of all classifications of staff on a weekly basis.
None of these absences take into account workers' compensation, leave bank donations, Family Medical Leave Act, maternity or paternity, military, and jury duty.
I think we are seeing decreases once the light's kind of been shown on it, and we've shown the impact that it makes on student achievement and the impact of not having teachers in the classroom. Where we have a shortage of teachers, it's hard to get substitutes. And so we know any time that the actual teacher's not in front of the students, then they're not getting the full quality of lessons that they should receive.
Tier 2 teachers, which are those who were hired for the 2015-2016 school year and beyond, get 200-day contracts. Teachers are allowed 10 days off and 5 sick days. Anything more than that and not in a covered category is considered an unexcused absence. Administrators say many teachers call off and ask to be charged a dock day, which means they aren't paid for the day off. However, dock days are not included in teachers' contracts, nor are they mentioned in state law.
We are currently looking at different policies that we can put into place with the Board of Education that would eliminate those days. Currently, we don't have a policy that addresses that. However, again, there's nothing in code either that would allow that. But what happens in these smaller counties, we're limited on the number of educators we have. We're limited on certified educators. We're limited on service personnel. That would include custodians, cooks, teacher aides, bus drivers. And so you're put in a difficult situation that if you eliminate a person's job, do you have a certified person to fill that place?
A reason being cited for high teacher absenteeism is a 2015 change which did away with banking leave time. Anyone hired after 2015 either uses off and sick days or loses them. If an instructor was hired prior to the 2015 school year, days can be saved and used to enhance retirement benefits or extend insurance coverage. The state education department asked lawmakers to find a way to make Tier 2 days off more valuable, but lawmakers took no final action and a bill died in committee.
Our young teachers, as you said, Tier 2, they have no way to benefit from not using their days. So basically, they're working for free 15 days. If they don't take those days, is how they see it. Many of them are devoted and they continue to push through and they don't take those days. But when you have the mindset that I'm not getting paid for those 15 days if I don't use them, then we start to see the absences like we're seeing now. And so when you think about if we could get the impact that the Tier 1 teachers have on being able to use their days for all of our teachers, I think we would automatically see a decrease in the amount of days people take because they would see the benefit of saving them year to year.
There are some counties where the vast majority of teachers actually show up to work. Randolph County leads the way with just one instructor taking 21 or more days off. That's 0.4%. Doddridge County clocks in at 2%, with Preston, Hardy, Upshur, and Brooke counties all around 5%. In Charleston, with this Crisis in the Classroom report, I'm Kenny Bass.
Kenny, thank you. And tomorrow night, we'll take a look at student absenteeism across the state and what's being done to get more kids in class on a regular basis.
And if you would like to see how your county stacks up with teacher and student absences from the last school year, we have all that information along with this story over on our website at WCHS-TV.com.
Thanks for watching, and here's another video from Eyewitness News. Click right here to subscribe to our channel and remember to hit the bell notification for the latest.